All the puzzles are turning
There.
off. The island is resetting itself.
For the next so
Yep. We've ascended. Or
we
something.
have become the island.
We've become like the ancients.
We missed this part, if this was a part to find.
Yep. We sure did.
Clang. Oh, there was a...
We had one of those recording devices.
I don't remember if we actually found that one.
All kinds of things we missed. I've heard from people who've played this before that have said if you play it again after basically playing through and understanding all the puzzles, if you start the game again, there are a lot of Easter eggs very, very early on that you'll only catch if you played it once already.
Oh, okay. Like, do you mean things that would have been there, we would have seen, but not recognized
Yeah,
as
exactly. There,
whatever?
there are puzzles or ways to interpret things or whatever that that we wouldn't have had the vocabulary to understand during our first playthrough.
I think this is where we came in.
It is. This is the start of the game.
Oh, and there go the lasers.
A phantom.
Pew, pew, pew.
Phantom.
Oh. Shoo.
And here we are back at the very beginning of the game again.
So we can do it all over.
Time for round 2.
And a dream.
And a dream.
And a dream.
A dream.
Wow. The game quite literally just shut itself down.
Well, it rewound everything.
It literally rewound us to the point before I actually ran the game for the first time.
So there are 2 achievements. One is end game.
Yep. The
And
other
the other is
I'm assuming probably hidden. Yeah, it's still hidden.
God. Oh,
Yep.
it's probably like do all of those secret, or maybe solve all the puzzles.
That would be my guess, is like 100% completionism.
Yeah, including the obelisks and all that.
Yeah. Yep. Well, that was The Witness. I'm not sure that the ending was wholly satisfying, but then I'm not entirely sure what would have been a satisfying ending. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, it's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing that happened.
It ended, so, yeah.
It's an adventure that we had together.
Mm-hmm. We solved lots of puzzles. Not all of the puzzles, but lots of puzzles.
Mm.
There are still puzzles that we completely didn't solve. Like, there was that door puzzle that was in that jungle area. Remember, we were trying to line it up with tree branches or whatever?
You're right.
Yeah, we didn't
We
solve
never-
that at all. I'm guessing that was probably a shortcut. Like a lot of the other ones
Yeah.
that we had found along
Might
the
have
way,
been.
whereas if we had opened that door, then we could have easily gotten between 2 parts of the island that otherwise was a bit of a long walk. Or perhaps it would have unlocked a new vantage point from which we could see one of the obelisk puzzles. I also suspect, I don't know for a fact. I may go look this up later, but I suspect that there were probably more. Remember that video that we unlocked? There's that, like,
Yes.
scrap of paper.
Yeah. We
I,
could go back and find maybe another pattern
I
and get
bet there
more
are.
videos.
Yeah, I bet there are multiple patterns that would work there. That would give us more little video clips. I bet there's more than just the one. But who knows where those are? I feel like I've gotten the I've accomplished what I need to accomplish to feel okay about myself with this game. So from this point, if I play it again, I will probably just use some sort of a guide that will let me just solve every puzzle so I can find everything. Somewhat shameful, but
It works.
yeah, I don't really have time to actually go and spend more hours staring at puzzles. Because, I mean, that was, if we add up all the time we played, this was episode, what would this be? Episode 8, episode 9 that we did this?
Yeah, something like that. Well, it does say that you play 20 hours.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So,
You're right.
and
Yeah.
I think we did like 2 hours each. So
We did about
that's
2 hours, so that's roughly 10 sessions
10
total.
episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's 20 hours basically just to get through the main game. We didn't try to do any side stuff. I've heard if you try to do all the side stuff, depending on your puzzle solving ability and your lateral thinking ability, it can be anywhere from like 40 to 80 hours. So I don't have time for that. So chances are I may never actually boot the Witness again, but if I do, I will probably do it with some sort of guide or walkthrough. Just so I can see what we may have missed. Anyway, for anybody who may have watched, which I think this evening was nobody, but for anybody who may have watched, or for anybody who may watch the YouTube, may watch this on YouTube later, I hope you enjoyed our playthrough of The Witness, and I guess next week we'll be starting some other game.
New game.
Haha. All right, well, good night, everybody.
Later.